Is my screen visible, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So, very good afternoon to all. First of all, I would like to thank IoT Academy for giving this opportunity to discuss. It's a new topic. Okay. And I also welcome you all for the 7 days national level FDP on advanced techniques and tools in research. And title for today's discussion is compiling references and bibliography. So I myself, Dr. Prem Kumar, a professor and head of Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department, Dinosaur College of Engineering, Bangalore. So for today's discussion, so what I brought is I just want to focus on one specific tool, and that specific tool I just want to give a kind of a demo how to use that tool for the bibliography or the references. Okay, so that's what the whole intention of today's presentation. Okay, so as everyone know, there are a lot of tools available in online. Many tools are available now, even a lot of AI tools also available. And we all know that why the tools are required for the research. So apart from the equipments, regular equipments for your experimentation, and to write a proposal or to write a research paper, so we also need some kind of a software tool to handle our project. Okay, there are a lot of such tools are available in online. So even one of the known tool what we use in general, the people use Microsoft Office, they'll use, right? So apart from that, even for some kind of a statistic analysis, the people use is Excel. Though we have a lot of sophisticated softwares are available, so most of the people will focus on the Excel. So apart from that, we have the latex. Okay, so many tools are available. Okay, and even as I told you already, there are a lot of AI tools also available. Right. So why we need all these tools? So to collect the data sometime, okay, or to validate the data, we need some other tools. Okay, and to visualize the data, we need one tool, and to write the documentation, we need a tool. Right. And not only that, writing documentation is fine. Then, if suppose if you want to cite something, if you want to include some kind of references, so we need a tool, right? And also, for example, your team members are working in different places, so all your team members may not be sit in one place and do the work, right? So if people are sitting in multiple places, yes, nowadays the tools also giving option for the remote working also. So anyone can sit at any place and you can work on, so collaboratively you can work on. So for all these purposes we need some kind of IT tools, right? So this is what the story I told you. So apart from that, there are some other research tools like the Google Scholar that everyone knows it. Okay, and Scopus profile, Scopus is there, and the Web of Science is there. So these are the because they are all the very big database. The people. So whatever the documents you wanted, okay, you can put just a keyword and it will give all the related documents. Okay, so even the research gate is nowadays it's very useful. So suppose if you want to have, okay, networking with the people around the world, so this research gate will be one of the good platform. Okay, suppose if you are a non-native English speaker, okay, you also need some tool to check your grammar, okay, and to check the typos, okay, and also check the flow. Okay, so obviously you need some kind of a research tool, like for example, the Grammarly is one of the widely used tool for checking the grammars and the typos, right? And to do the statistical analysis, as I told you, even the Excel itself is very more than sufficient to do the statistical analysis. Okay, so again we need some more tools to check the plagiarism. Okay, so when we write the paper, so whether we plagiarized or not, so to find a similarity, we need some kind of a tools to check the plagiarisms as well. So one of the well-known plagiarism tool is the Turnitin, or the you know uh, We also have Authenticate. We also have so many tools are there, but mostly widely used tools are Turnitin and Authenticate. Okay, and also to manage your projects. Okay, you may need some kind of RMS tool to have your complete database in your system. So these are the purposes of research tools. So more than apart from this, many other purposes also there. I just listed very few. Okay, and nowadays it's a very buzzword everywhere. Okay, even not even the chat gpt, even now the Chinese are taking over that. DeepSeek is also there, so we have chat gpt and DeepSeek. So whether these tools are effective tools, yes, these are the effective tools. Okay, but only thing is you have to use these tools very carefully. Okay, so the ChatGPT or the DeepSeek can be a useful tool for generating ideas, or if you want to have any kind of a initial draft for your paper, yes, all these AI tools are fine. And there are few other tools also. So maybe in the next slide, I'll show you some other tools also apart from ChatGPT and DeepSeek. Okay, so when we use these kind of AI tools, what are the things to be taken care? Okay, so first of all, the fact checking. So this everything, no, whenever you generate any content or any ideas, okay. So with the chat GPT, or if you write any codes with the chat GPT or the DeepSeek, okay. So you have to check the fact, okay, whether it is the information provided is correct or not, whether it is reliable or not. Okay, so that kind of fact checking you have to do it. So blindly don't use any of the content or any of the ideas or any of the codes generated by ChatGPT directly. Okay, as you all know, the ChatGPT and all the AI tools are working based on the contents available in online, right? So it provides the content, or it provides the codes. It's based on the contents available in online. So sometimes it will give, not sometimes, most of the times, no, it will give some kind of a random data or random content. Okay, so that may be correct, may not be correct. So it's our duty to check the fact whether it is correct or not. Okay, and the critical thinking. So critical thinking, all these AI tools cannot provide. So as how the human thinks, okay, in the same way, the AI tools cannot think. Okay, so if you want to do any kind of a comprehensive analysis, okay, so obviously you cannot depend on Chat GPT. Okay, it can generate a text. When nowadays it can generate images, it can generate videos as well. Okay, but it cannot do the comprehensive analysis. Okay, that you have to do it as a researcher, as a paper writer. Okay, so you should know, and you can only do the comprehensive analysis. And the structure and the organization. Yes, so it generates text based on the patterns and examples as it's seen in the training data. As I told you, all these AI tools are works based on the data available and online. With those data, it's of billions and trillions of data are with those data. This AI tools are trained. Okay, so the content provided may not be in organized way. It may, as I told you, it may give the contents in the random way. Okay, in such cases you have to, as a researcher, okay, you have to take the content and you have to organize the content as per your requirement. Okay, and the last one is the citation and referencing. Okay, so the chat GPT does not have a built-in citation or the referencing capabilities. Okay, so even sometimes, the references generated by the AI tools, including the chat GPT, it may not be true also, because it may generate one reference list for you, but when you go and search in online, so those kind of references may not be available. Okay, so it is very crucial to cite the papers properly, and you have to list out the references properly, okay, with appropriate style. Okay, that is also matters. So even if, suppose if you see, the premium versions of ChatGPT is having some kind of add-on, okay, even that is also the developer stage. So maybe it will take some more time to get the complete add-on. Okay, but ChatGPT, as of now, I can say you cannot rely on the references generated by the ChatGPT. Okay, so these are the things as a human you have to do. So as I told you, you can use these tools to generate idea or to draft the initial codes for your work. Okay, and also you can use it to write the initial draft for the research paper. But when you write the research paper, you have to focus on, because you, the human, only knows what method is going to be used, and you only can test that the method what you have proposed. So more than you, no one else can do the proper analysis. So whatever you use, whatever the AI tool use, so whether it's a chat GPT or the DeepSeek or some other AI tools, so be careful. You have to take care of all these points whatever I have discussed so far. Okay, as I told you already, apart from those tools, okay, you can see that, so there are so many tools available, so many AI tools are available. Okay, so as I told you, for writing, we have the Notion AI, Monica, Essay Service, My Essay Writer, ChatGPT, even the DeepSeek. Okay, and also so many AI tools are available even for the writing. Okay, and for the SEO, even for the coding. Okay, and if suppose if you want to have any kind of a startup, if you want any kind of a startup ideas, so there are some certain tools are available that may generate some kind of ideas, and that may guide you to how to start the startups. Those kind of tools also available. Okay, and some tools are available if you want to generate any kind of a logos. Okay, or suppose if you want to increase the productivity of any of your business. Okay, you can use some kind of a productivity tool. And suppose if you want to generate any kind of images. Okay, and there are certain tools. The one of the famous tool is the doll. Okay, DALL-E. So DALL-E is already included with the chat GPT. So maybe if you go with the premium version, so DALL-E is a integrated part of the chat GPT now. And there are some odd tools, video generated tools, so many AI tools. So whatever I listed, it's not even 0.5 percentage. Okay, so many AI tools are available. Even every day new AI tools are coming in. Okay, so to write anything or any kind of a documentation, even though we have AI tools, so we do use these kind of the commonly used tools, that is Microsoft Office. Okay, and the LaTeX. Okay, wherever a more number of equations are available, you can use the LaTeX software. Okay, and as you all know, the Microsoft Office is the commercial version. Okay, suppose if you want to go for any kind of open source version, so you can go with either OpenOffice or LibreOffice. So these are the writing tools available. You can use any other tool, whichever is convenient for you. Okay, but my today's focus is on the different side. Okay, this is what my today's focus. Okay, the referencing tools and reference management software. Okay, so for to do this referencing, okay, or for citing the papers, okay, there are so many referencing tools are available in online. Okay, so few may be a commercial version and few may be a free version. So I just listed a few referencing, professional referencing tools here. Okay, so one is a Zotero. So Zotero is a free and a easy to use tool. Okay, and it will try to help you or try to support you to collect, organize, and cite and share the research. Okay, it's a free tool. Okay, you can download and use it. Okay, then next I'll go to EndNote. Okay, EndNote is it's generated or it's produced by the Clarivate Analytics. Okay, so it is a very effective tool. It's a very good tool. Okay, it writes faster. It stays out. It will give the organized structure. And also, if your collaborators are outside India or outside your state or outside India, so obviously these tools will be very helpful to do work from anywhere. So, but the thing is, it's a commercial software, so we have to pay the plenty of money to get the login credentials for the EndNote. Okay. Similarly, we do also have RefWorks and Cytovi. RefWorks and Cytovi is also a reference management tools, and it can also uh, do the data organization. It can also help you to write. Okay, but again, these two are tools also a commercial version. And we have a paper pile, and even the paper mill is also there. Paper pile is also there. And this is very simple reference management tool. Okay, even you can sync your PDFs to Google Drive and cite your papers in Google Docs. So these are the options given by the paper pile. But the another thing is it is also a commercial version. Okay, the next version is a dossier. So dossier is one of the unique solution for the academic literature. So most of the ITs and NITs, they use the dossier. Okay, and it helps you to organize, create, and discover the academic literature. So this is again, it's a free version. But my focus is on another free version that is called Mendeley. Okay, so the Mendeley is the free version, and it is given by Elsevier. Okay, Elsevier. So that Elsevier only it was introduced. Okay, and it is very easy to use. Okay, you can organize, cite, and share the research. So but it is at free of cost. Okay, and it's a simple and very effective tool. Even till today I'm using this Mendeley tool. So I just want to give some kind of a glimpses on Mendeley tool, and also I just want to demonstrate how you can use these tools for your referencing or for the reference management, how you can use this tool, so that I can explain today. Okay, so this is what the today's discussion. It's there are in Mendeley also we have there are different versions like Mendeley Desktop, okay, and Mendeley Reference Manager, and Mendeley Site, Mendeley Web Importer, Mendeley Premium, and Mendeley Dataset. Okay, so just forget about the last two, that is Mendeley Dataset and Mendeley Premium, because Mendeley Premium it's a commercial version, so you have to pay money and take. Okay, so I'm not focusing on that Mendeley Premium. And Mendeley Dataset, it's a kind of a hub. Okay, it's similar to the GitHub, how the GitHub is. So it has all the data sets, even the course also available in the Mendeley data sets. So I'm not focusing on that Mendeley data set. So my focus is on the first four, that is Mendeley Desktop, okay, and the reference manager, site, and web importer, four tools. Okay, and the Mendeley Desktop, it's a free version. So it's a software, it's a standalone software on your laptop. Okay, but it requires internet when to upload your papers or to connect your references. But once it is already the database is created, you don't need internet connections for this. Okay, and the problem with this is Mendeley tool is, as I told you, is though it is free, but there is a limited space is given for the personal use. So they are given the limited space of 2 GB for the individuals. Okay, so similarly, the reference manager is there, and Mendeley site is there, and Mendeley web importer is there. So soon they will, stop the Mendeley desktop. So mostly we'll go with the Mendeley reference manager, Mendeley site, and Mendeley web importer. Okay, so I'll tell you what it will do. Okay, and how and where you can download. So that also I can tell you here. Okay, so with Mendeley Desktop, you can easily organize and search your personal library and annotate documents and cite as you wish. Okay, that is the advantage of Mendeley Desktop. See, as I told you, there are multiple tools, right? So Mendeley Desktop, Reference Manager, Site, and Web Importer. Each one is having a unique purpose. Okay, so the Mendeley Desktop, if you want to annotate something, or if you want to note down something, if you want to highlight some of your research content, okay, for that purpose, the Mendeley Desktop will be a very helpful tool for you. And also, you can cite when you write. Okay, so cite as you write, that is the one advantage. The second advantage is you can annotate and you can make the kind of a notes. So suppose if you are reading a paper, because manually desktop you can even upload your PDF directly. Okay, the PDF will be stored in your database. You can open the data PDF file at any time and you can read the paper, you can annotate, you can highlight, or you can prepare some kind of a notes. So that will be permanently stored. Okay, so for your convenience, they have also made the Mendeley citation plugin. Okay, so that I'll be discussing with you later. And Mendeley also supports BibTeX export for use with the LaTeX. Okay, it means, see, suppose if you are writing your paper or your proposal with the LaTeX software, so you have to have a BibTeX. Okay, the BibTeX is always required to cite your paper and also list your references. Okay, so with your Mendeley software, what you can do is you can connect or you can collect all your references. Okay, in a single click, you can create, you can export in BibTeX format that directly you can connect with your LaTeX. So that is another advantage of having a Mendeley desktop. And as I told you, import papers and other documents from your desktop. So whatever the papers, say for example, you have some hundreds of papers in your desktop, you want to cite all those papers. So directly what you can do is you can upload all your 100 papers and automatically it will create your references. And wherever you want it, you can cite and you can use it. Okay, and your library is backed up in the cloud, so when you sync it is always available. That's what I told you. So it's always whatever you do, that will be stored in the cloud, so from anywhere you can access the things. Okay, that's an advantage of having this Mendeley desktop. Okay, I have given you the downloadable link, so you just use this link. Okay, you can download the software and you can install and you can use it. Okay, so this is what the advantage of having a Mendeley desktop. So it's a simple software directly download, and then you'll be getting a .exe file. So just install it. After installation, the very first thing is you have to register. So you have to register with the site, okay, with your one email ID. Okay, once you do the registration, then only you are allowed to use this tool. So without registration, you cannot use this tool. Okay, and in Mendeley side, they told that it will obsolete in few years, but still it is available. So if you want, you can use the Mendeley desktop. But Mendeley desktop, I feel it is not user friendly. Okay, so I'll tell you some other important, so easiest way to do citation. So maybe I can give you a small demonstration with the Mendeley desktop. Okay, so since I have already installed, okay, so what I'll do is I'll just go with the Mendeley desktop. So this is a kind of a software I told you already. So it is already installed in my system. Okay, and also you can see that I have registered already, so my name is reflecting here. Okay, so since it's already logged in, okay, it is reflecting here. Okay, so if you don't log in, no, it will ask you to log in inside. So unless you don't log in, so it will not go in. Okay, that is the problem. So without registration you cannot use it. Okay, so this is how your complete Mendeley desktop will be. Okay, so here I just added some more than, I think more than thousand papers are already, as I told you, for last 10 years I'm using this tool. Not 10 years, almost 7 8 years I'm using this tool. So whatever the paper I write, okay, mostly I'll keep it in the I'll keep it in the Mendeley desktop. Okay, suppose if I refer to any papers directly, I will include here. Okay, and this side you can observe, because since I already uploaded, all my references are showing. Suppose if you want to upload any papers, okay, so I want to cite one of other paper, then how to include? So that is very easiest way. There is an option called add option. Here you can see that. So just go here. There is an option for add files, okay, and add folders, watch folders, and add entry manually. See, suppose if you have any PDF file with you, okay, for example, I just click this add file. Okay, I will take one simple, one PDF file, and I'll tell you how it will be added. So you see that some one of the paper is one of my friend's paper is already available in my system. So what I do is I'll just click that paper PDF file. I'll just click open it. Okay, you just see that when I clicked it, you just see that automatically from the paper, it read the paper title, and it reads the author name, everything, okay, and the journal name, year, volume, and issue number, and the page number, then abstract, even the DY is also automatically taken. Suppose if you feel something is wrong, okay, whatever the data uploaded is wrong, so directly you can click and edit. You can see that. So I'm just editing now. Okay, so I just editing. So you can edit it. So even if suppose assume that the journal name is wrongly it is written, so you can remove it. Okay, and you can write it. Whatever you wanted, you can write it. Okay, so this is what the advantage. Okay, and also you can see that it is showing the PDF file. Okay, so since I uploaded the PDF file, okay, what I can do is just double click this, the PDF file will open directly. Okay, and when the PDF file is open, say suppose if you want to create any kind of a notes, or if you want to highlight something, okay, so just click this. Okay, whatever you want to highlight, you can highlight it. Okay, I just want to highlight this portion. Okay, so you can highlight it. Okay, so suppose no sir, I just you if you want to take any kind of a notes, okay, so you can take some kind of notes. Your right side of your system can observe it as I'm just typing something. Okay, so you can take any notes. Okay, so and it will also list out what are the different contents are available. So there you can click it, you can go. Okay, so these are the advantages of having a Mendeley desktop. So there are two advantages, as I told you. One is the annotation. So annotation I can do it. Okay. Other one is I can cite on the go. So cite on the go, that is with some Word file. Okay, I'll be demonstrating everything with Word file. Okay, assume one of the references you want to add. Okay, but that reference is not available, that PDF is not available. Okay, so what you can do is either you can add your bibtex file also. So here you can see, suppose any journal, any conference papers, if anything is available, if you have any other format like .ris, okay, .bibtex, okay, so all these files are acceptable by the Mendeley. So whatever the file is there, that you can download and you can keep it. Okay, for example, what I do, i'll just uh, I'll just go to the IEEE Explore. Okay, I'll go to the IEEE Explore. Okay, just to give some kind of a demonstrations to you. Okay, so nothing else. Okay, so maybe I will take some paper. Okay, I'm just searching some papers. Okay. Okay, so I'll take any paper just for the discussion only, right? So this is IEEE Explore. So you can see that there is an option called Cite. This is there, right? So just click this, and you can see the different format. Plain text is there, BibTeX is there, RIS is there, RefWork is there. So you can suppose, for example, if you want big BibTeX file, so what you can do is directly go to BibTeX, and here you can see that option called download. So just download it. Okay, so I'll just store it to the desktop. Okay, now what I do is I'll go to the Mendeley. I'll go to the Mendeley. Okay, and you can see that option called add files, and there is a bibtex file already you have downloaded. So that I'm selecting and I'm clicking open. Okay, so now you just look at it, your paper, what yeah, sorry, yeah, yeah, here it is. Okay, I think it gone. I think which paper, 22 paper, this one. Oh, sorry, because I just clicked this shorting. So it is shorted automatically and it is showing. Okay, so maybe it's 2022 paper. Okay, as once again we do adding. So just add this. Okay, you can see that this paperwork we added. Okay, so just click this, you can see that the paper title is there. Okay, and the author name is there, and this is a conference paper what we downloaded. The conference name is there, year end, page numbers, then author keywords, dy, everything is there. So this is very easy to include the papers, anything. And if you click the sync button, automatically your papers will be synced, okay, with the cloud. So it will be, it will be like, as I told you, it's a permanent database. So it will be there in the database. You can use it at any time. Okay, so this is how you have to use the Mendeley desktop. But I told you, no, we have added all the references. So now how to cite? Okay, that is again different task. So but what I do is I don't want to go with Mendeley desktop, because Mendeley desktop, if I teach, so it will somewhat quite complex to understand. So what I do is I'll go with the very next one. Okay, so this is how we have to use the desktop. But whatever the tool you use, it's all synced. Okay, so whether you add your reference in Mendeley desktop or the Mendeley reference manager, okay, or if you use the Mendeley web importer, everything it's coming under one umbrella. So in your login, it will be stored. That's it. Okay, so I'll go with the next one, that is called a Mendeley Reference Manager. Okay, it's a new version of the Mendeley, and updated with search article and online. So import any kind of a publications, like how the Mendeley desktop is working. Okay, and a Mendeley notebook can also be used to take some notes. So you can edit the information of the article if it is not correct. It is very similar to the desktop. That's what I told you. The desktop will be obsolete in few years. So because since they brought that Mendeley reference manager, they want to stop that Mendeley desktop. Okay, I will show you that how that Mendeley reference manager will be. Okay, so maybe I'll close this Mendeley desktop. Okay, I'll just open that reference manager. Okay, even as I told you, for this also you wanted your login credentials, so you need to register, then you can use it. So this is how the reference manager. It is almost similar to the Mendeley desktop. Okay, so how to add the references? Just click this. You can import the file, import the folder, or import the library. So again, suppose if you want to add anything manually, so you can click manually also. Okay, as I told you, it's very similar to the desktop. Okay, but this is mandatory. If you don't use either the Mendeley desktop or the Mendeley reference manager, you cannot maintain the complete database. So see here, you can see the lot of collections I have here. Okay, there are different folders. So what I did is, whenever I want to add some papers, no, so what I do is I will add it in. I will add one folder, and suppose if I work on one work, or if I work on one field, with that field I'll open one folder, and in that folder I will start collecting my related papers. That way I will usually work. Okay, so this is how the Mendeley reference manager. Okay, and this is very simple. So again, if you want to add directly, you can go and add with a PDF or your BibTeX file, or the RIS file, whatever you have. So even you can see that I just directly add. Okay, it's similar to the previous one. So I think it is showing a duplicate because it's already we have uploaded. So review duplicates. So what I can see that yes, there are many duplicates are available. So since it is a duplicate, I'll just remove to trash. That's it. So you can maintain the complete database of your references. Okay, so as of now I told you how to add the references. And this is sometimes, no, you feel some kind of difficulty because either you need the PDF file, or the other files like in data arrays or BibTeX or refworks file, or else you should know the details of that respective paper so that you can manually enter. Okay, so all these things for the few people, it may be difficult. Okay, so because nowadays everyone wanted the easy one, so the user friendly one. So for that purpose only, what the Mendeley have done is they introduced the Mendeley web importer. Okay, so when you install this Mendeley web importer, okay, directly whenever you're surfing, whenever you're using internet, okay, directly if you read any papers, no, directly you can upload, directly you can import to your Mendeley desktop or Mendeley reference manager. It's very simple. Okay, so it can import papers, it can import web pages, and also it can import the other documents directly to your reference library from search engines to the databases. Okay, it's very simple. It is available for all the web browsers. So mostly I use Google Chrome. It is also applicable for the Microsoft Edge also. So you can use there also. So with the Google Chrome also you can use it. Okay, if you use some other browsers, for some other browsers also, this web importer is applicable. You can use it. Okay, it is one of the most reliable tool for importing the references. It's a very easy tool. Okay, so what you have to do is, I told you here, that link is given. Okay, just click the link, download the software and install that plugin. It's a kind of a plugin. Once you install, that plugin will automatically come to your Chrome browser. Okay, then directly you can open it and directly add. Okay, maybe whatever I told you, it may confuse you. What I can do is I just demonstrate so that you can understand easily. Okay, so you can see that Mendeley, I told you Mendeley web importer, right? So web importer, just click it. Okay, and you can see that Mendeley web importer for Chrome. Just click this. Okay, and you can see that since I have added already, it is showing remove from Chrome. Suppose if you are not added, it will ask you to add to Chrome. Okay, just click add, automatically it will be added. Okay, once it is added to your plugin, okay, how it will be visible is, you see that whenever you open the new browser, so this is what your new browser, right? Whenever you open the new browser, okay, you can observe there is a small button. You can see that it is showing Mendeley web importer, right? So it will display. If it not displaying, just click this extension and whatever you want to display, that you can click it. Okay, since I pinned it, so my Mendeley web importer is visible here. Okay, that's it, over. The installation is over. Okay, how to cite or how to add the references? I told you, no, Mendeley web importer will import the documents, right? It's very easy. Okay, how why I'm telling very easy is, see, for example, the same papers or some other different paper I will take for the demonstration. Okay, so maybe the first paper I will take, I think the second paper one was added. Okay, for avoid confusion, yeah, I'll open this one paper, any paper. It can be any paper. Okay, it can be any web page. It can be any of the publisher. It may be IEEE, it may be a Springer, it may be elsewhere, or it may be the Taylor and Francis or Riley, whatever the publisher is. Okay, you can go to anyone's web page and open that paper page. That's it. No other things are required. Okay, so this is what the paper. Okay, so now I just want to include this paper to my database. How to include? Okay, I just see that paper page is open. Now I'm clicking this button. Here you can see that Mendeley Web Importer is there. Click this button. Okay, so it is asking you to sign in. So I'll just go for sign in. So it takes some time for sign in. Usually it will not take this much time. It will quickly do, maybe the server down or what, I don't know. Let us wait for some time. It will go quickly. I don't know why. No, it's not coming. Yeah, I think it came in. Okay, so just with some different login. I'll just log out. I'll go with my login. Okay, so sign in. Yeah, so I'll just go with my login. Okay, yeah, I logged in. Okay, so now you just see that my login is added. Okay, so I told you it's very simple. Click this, and you can see that the paper complete is reflect here. Click add. That's it. Over. Your reference is added. Okay, suppose if you want to add some other references, okay, I'll just go back. Okay, I may take some other paper. Maybe I'll take some other paper. Yeah, I just want to open one journal paper. Now I have shown you the conference paper, so maybe I will short here. Okay, the journal. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, so this is one journal paper. So what I do, I'll just click this page. I'll go to that page. Okay, and what you do is just directly click this Mendeley web importer. Okay, and directly add. That's it. So now we added two papers. That's what you have I have demonstrated, right? So two papers I have added. Now what you can do, since it is synced already, okay, I'll just open the reference manager. Okay, you just see that whatever the paper I added, that will reflect here. You can observe this. See, these two papers, you just see that we just added through the Mendeley web importer, right? So those two papers are reflected in my database. So that's what I told you. This Mendeley web importer is one of very easiest way to include the references list in your databases. Okay, say for example, suppose if you want to add this paper to some respective folders, so just directly go here, whatever the collections you have, click that collections. Okay, then open that collection. You can have that reference list in that collections. Okay, so it's very easy. So once your references are added to your database, now it's a time to cite the papers, and also it's time to list the references. Okay, so what I do, okay, I'll just open one simple I'll open simple Uh, Maybe for example, for the discussion's sake, what I do, I just copy this. Is open source, open access paper. So I just open this abstract just for the discussion. It's not for anything else. Okay. Yeah. So I open this. Okay. I just open this abstract. Okay. Assume that this is what the paper content you have written. Okay. Assume so your paper content is written. Now I just want to cite. Okay. So to cite, how to cite? That is the question, right? So for that only, what actually they have done is they have introduced another tool called Mendeley Cite. Okay, so the Mendeley Cite, it seamlessly inserts references and bibliographies to your document using our citation add-in for Microsoft Word. Okay, this add-on is only for the Microsoft Word. It will not work for the LaTeX. Okay, it will work only for the Microsoft Office. Okay, so you can cite the papers, you can list the journals list, or you can list the references without having Mendeley desktop open or even installed. Okay, so why they have done this is you to minimize the potential performance losses. That's the only reason they have introduced, and also the user friendly. Okay, so Mendeley site opens as a separate panel in your Word, in your Microsoft Office, along with your document window. So not over it. So it means that it not disturb your actual document window. Okay, so in your right side of the document, okay, one small panel will be open. There, all your references will be listed. Then you can cite. Okay, to download the tool, okay, I just mentioned the link. You can use that link and download. Okay, suppose if you feel that link is not working, what you do, you just go here, Mendeley site, you click Mendeley site. That's it, Mendeley site for Word. Okay, so just go here inside. Okay, and you can see the get Mendeley site. Or suppose if you have, see, for all these things you need to have the genuine Microsoft Office. Okay, so that is very important. Okay, and to see that in the Microsoft App Store also it is available, just click get it now. That's it, it will automatically come to your Word. Okay, click this get it now. See that it's free, no cost is involved. Okay, just click get it now. It will come to your Word, sorry, your Word Microsoft Office directly. So once it is done, okay, once this is done, okay, now it is ready to cite. So where that Mendeley site will be available in your Word file is, just see that there is a the button called references. Click this. Okay, once you click this, in your right side you can observe that there is a button called, okay, Mendeley site. Okay, click this. I told you, no, that at your right side the small panel will be opened. Okay, so now you just see that all my references, whatever there in my database, whatever is there in my database, everything is listed in the Mendeley site. You can see that all my references. I told you I have more than thousands of references. All my 1,000 references are available. Okay, and I told you, suppose if you want to have one collection, okay, just see that one collection, I just put it. Okay, this is what my collection. So in all my collections references also I can see. Okay, so I'll just go with all references because this content I have taken from one paper. The same paper I will cite it and I'll show you. Okay, so assume that you want to cite now. Okay, assume that you want to cite the paper. As you all know, this content is taken from this paper. Okay, I just want to cite, okay, the so and so content is taken from this paper. So wherever you want to cite, keep your cursor. Okay, for example, okay, assume that here I want to cite. Okay, I just put one small space bar. Okay, and just select this button. So assume this references I want to cite. Click this button. That's it, and insert the citation. You see that my citation is inserted. Got it? And once again, you want to cite the same citation. Okay, same reference. You just click this. Once again, insert citation, it will come. So wherever you do this, it will come. And I also assume that this is assume just for the discussion. Okay, this is this portion of the content is taken from this. Okay, I insert the references here. So wherever you want to cite your papers, okay, just click, keep your cursor and select the reference which one you want to cite. Okay, then click insert citation. That's it, over. So now citation is done. Citation is done. Okay, and now assume, okay, just for the discussion, what I'm telling you, I'll add some more references. Okay, I'll add some more references. Okay, as I added, this is only for a discussion. Okay, okay, maybe I will add this also. Yeah, so I added some four different references I added. Okay, so citation is done. Now you should list out your references, right? You have to list out the references. Okay, so now to list out the references, you don't need to do anything much. Go to the citation settings. Okay, and here you see that what style you wanted. Okay, I selected APA style. Okay, if you want to change any of the citation style, just click this change citation style. Assume that I just want to go IEEE format, IEEE format of citation. Okay, click this IEEE and click this update citation style. You just see that initially it was APA format. Now you just see that 123 came. So it means that IEEE style is changed. Now I want to insert the references. See here, one button is there. Okay, click this and you can see that there is an option called insert bibliography. Click this insert bibliography, click continue. You see that all your references will list out. Okay, if you do all these things manually, it kills a lot of time. See that it is very easy and quickly I have done. So for example, assume, okay, you want to remove this citation here. Okay, you want to remove the citation here. So if I remove, just see that automatically you see that all reference numbers are changed. Accordingly, the list also will change. Okay, suppose if you want to add, if you want to add that reference here, go here and you add this. Just see that all numbers, just look at all the numbers will automatically update. Okay, accordingly the list also will update. For example, one more reference also I will include and I'll show you just for the discussion. Maybe here I'll insert one more reference. Okay, I'll just include this reference just for the discussion. Okay, sorry, I'll include new. So insert on citation, so see that new citation is included. At the same time, you can see that the list is also updated. Okay, so this is how you have to cite the papers with the help of Mendeley Web Importer and also the Mendeley site. Okay, so as I told you already, Mendeley Desktop and Mendeley Reference Manager, even without that, even you don't need to install. Okay, without that itself, you can cite and you can create the bibliography. Okay, it is very easy. Okay, it's a very easy and user friendly tool. Okay, and also I told you it is at free of cost. Okay, but there is a restriction. Okay, what is that restriction is you can have the database up to 2 GB as a cloud storage. If you want more storage, okay, so what you have to do is you have to take the premium, Mendeley premium, so that they'll be giving a lot of space based on the subscription what you take it. Okay, so this is very easy, right? So with that, okay, if you have any doubts you have, okay, so you can ask me now so that I can clarify your doubts. So with that, I just want to thank you everyone. Okay, and I just want to acknowledge that some of the contents whatever I have shown, it's all not my content. Okay, that whatever I have used for demonstrating the citation, so it's the content of other peers, but it is only for the explanation purposes taken, not for any other purposes. Okay, so I, with this acknowledgement, I just want to thank each and everyone for the patient listening of the last lecture. Okay, I hope it was useful. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can contact me at any time. Okay, I have given my details also. You can contact me at any time. So with this, I just hand over the session to uh, organizer. So yes, madam, my side is over.